Let's talk about the real cost of living in Vietnam. How much I pay for rent, food, my scooter, gym, and everything you need to live comfortably in Da Nang, Vietnam. You will be surprised. Let's start from the biggest monthly expense, which is rent. In Da Nang, you will find places between $300 to $800. For this studio apartment, I pay $300 per month plus around $60 for electricity and water. That total price includes weekly cleaning, fast Wi-Fi, and even a rooftop gym with the sea view. Honestly, if I rented similar place in Luxembourg, it would be around $2,000. So this is such a bargain for me. And I pay only so little because of the size of the apartment, which is studio apartment. If you want to see the detailed tour of this apartment with the rooftop gym and the price breakdown, I have separate video where I'm showing this apartment and my previous one I was renting in Da Nang. And my neighbor Jerry, he's renting one-bedroom apartment and he pays around $520 per month. If you want to see his place, you can go to my video interview with Jerry from Texas. He's giving an apartment tour for $520. In general, if you're on a budget like me, small studios close to the beach usually cost between $300 to $500 per month. But if you want to find something even cheaper, you can go and look behind the Han River, which is the city side area. It's more local area and their apartments are even cheaper. And the prices also depends on the season. Rainy season, the low season, the prices goes down so you can find better deals. Also, if you sign a longer lease, a contract for 1 year or 6 months, you can negotiate better price. This is what I did in this place. I signed a 6 months contract and I got 1 million Vietnamese dong cheaper, the price. The second biggest expense is food, the groceries and eating out. For example, milk costs only $1.30 and the bread costs 91 cents. This chicken is on promotion and it costs only 34 cents for 100 gram. And here I have a package of 590 gram of chicken and this costs only $1.99. Very cheap. The local beer lager is very cheap. It costs only 55 cents. And Heineken costs about 18,500, so it's 70 cents. And they have a lot of choices of coffee and it costs around $4 and more expensive. Depends on the brand. And this is very famous Vietnamese brand Mr. Viet. And the coffee costs around $7 Arabica. And a bit more expensive. Depends on the type. So in total per month I spend for groceries around $200. It also depends which products are you buying. If you're buying local products from Vietnam, they're cheaper. And if you buy some imported stuff like Italian pasta sauce or Nutella, these products are also more pricey. Now let's talk about cost of eating out, my favorite part in living in Vietnam. If you eat Vietnamese food, the prices are really amazing. A bowl of pho, it's around 40 to 70,000 Vietnamese dong, which is around $1.60 to $3. And the banh mi usually costs around $1 only. And if you go to Western places, for a burger, you will pay around $4 to $6. And pizza, sometimes in some good restaurants, pizza costs even $11. So if you will eat a lot of Western food, you will spend much more money. And if you are on a budget, you can just either cook at home and sometimes treat yourself with Vietnamese food, and then you will save a lot of money. So depending on your lifestyle, eating out here can be anywhere from $120 a month if you eat local food, up to maybe $300 a month if you eat more Western in the Western restaurants. Another monthly expense is water, because in Vietnam you can't drink tap water. Depends on the filter, but in this apartment I don't have filtered water, so I order such a gallons of water, which is 20 liter, and it costs around $2 for each bottle. And I usually order 4 bottles, and the guy from delivery helps me to bring it up to the apartment. And then I just pick it up like this. Training. And put it here. And if you like this kind of videos about Vietnam, I'm making once per week long form videos about living in Vietnam and Da Nang. So please subscribe to my channel. It will help me grow. I'm still such a small creator. So all support will really help me to create more videos. Thank you all. Another big expense for me is the gym and proteins. So for this protein, like this one, I paid $60, which is 1.8 kilogram, and it's delicious. It's whey protein, chocolate toffee, and I have another flavor, which is caramel biscuit. So for these two, I paid $120. I have a very nice store for this to recommend you. They also gave me for free a protein shake. Here in Vietnam, I get a lot of free stuff, so don't worry, you can come here without protein shake. Once you buy your own proteins, they'll give you for free this one. I also get before this one from my gym. And for the gym, I pay only $19 per month, and it includes sauna, a lot of machines, a lot of weights, and I also got 2 free boxing classes after I signed. And the gym is called HD Fitness, and it's really posh. They have a lot of locations, I think 5 locations in Da Nang, and I chose this one, and I signed contract with them for 6 months. So here is the ground floor, and then you can go up there for more machines. Here are more machines, and the gym is pretty empty right now. And there is also a boxing zone here. So pretty cool, lot of space. And how do you get around in Vietnam? So I rent a scooter for $60 per month, like this one. And for the petrol, I pay only $3 for full tank. So per month, I'm putting around $6 to $9 for the petrol. And if you don't feel comfortable to use a scooter, you can also use a Grab taxi, which is very cheap. It's around $1 to $2 for Grab ride. And going to the airport, I usually pay around $3 only. So super affordable. So for the transportation per month, I spend around $70 to $80. And if you're thinking of moving to Da Nang, Vietnam, you might also consider haircut. So for the men's haircut, it's between $2 to $16, depending on barber and the treatment you choose. But I heard that there are crazy barbers here. They also do like a cleaning of your ears and the feet massage in the same time, and back massage, shoulder massage. There's like a girl coming and massaging. This is crazy. It's really like a good service for very reasonable price. The prices for women haircut usually cost between $6 to $12, which is also a good price. And coming to Vietnam, another expense will be internet and your mobile data. I use Saily, and they're from the NordVPN family, so the security is top-notch. And I'm very picky when it comes about the online security and banking while using applications and using internet, mobile data while being outside. That's why I trust these guys, because they've been in cybersecurity since years. And I don't want to leave my passport to any company or buy these expensive SIM cards at the airport. So in Saily, you just need to download the application on your phone, choose the country you're traveling to, and once you land, you already have internet on your phone. So simple. And I also have 15% discount for you if you use my code NOMADICKLAUDIA, or you can also scan the QR code here or use the link from my description below. And prices of coffee depends on the place. You can get the cheapest, like 15,000 Vietnamese dong black coffee, which is around 60 cents, up to $3. This one, it's a coconut coffee. I got a takeaway, and it's right next to my home, this place, and I paid only $1.70. So you can get very cheap coffee and different flavors, and Vietnam is very famous from the coffee, so don't worry, you'll get a lot of cheap coffee. And for the beer lovers, I also have a good news, because the beer is extremely cheap compared to the US. For example, in a supermarket, it costs from 50 cents to $1, as I showed before. In a local restaurant, the beer is also very cheap, between $1 to $1.20. In a Western bar, it will be a little bit more pricey, like around $2 to $3. And also, if you go to more posh beach bars, beach clubs, you'll get a bit more pricey beer, let's say $5 for a pint of beer. But this is still very cheap compared to the US or to Luxembourg, where I used to live. and the beer cost around $10. Alright, that was the full breakdown of how much I spent per month living comfortably in Da Nang, Vietnam. You can spend much more, like my neighbor Jerry, I think he spends around $2,000 per month living here, total for everything. I spend much less because of the cost of my apartment, and also I don't eat out every day. I hope this helped you to get an idea what the life looks like here and how much of the budget you need. And if you like that video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications so you will not miss another videos I'm making. If you want to see more videos about Vietnam, you can watch this one about pros and cons of living in Vietnam. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!